And today it's my privilege and pleasure to welcome Rajkumar Santoshi ji to USA, to Showbiz India. Namaste ji, aap kaise hain?
नमस्ते जी, बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ.
How excited are you for the release of your film? I saw the trailer, looks fantastic and riveting.
Thank you very much. I'm quite excited, very happy, and I'm getting a very good response of my trailer. That is very, very encouraging.
उन्हीं के आगे घुटने टेकने पर मजबूर कर दिया हमें इस गांधी ने. पर क्या करें, गांधी सरकार से बड़ा है, गांधी कानून से बड़ा है, गांधी देश से बड़ा है, महात्मा है.
Gandhi versus Godse, there's been so many different ideologies because of this incident. What is your ideology behind this film?
See, my very idea of making this film is to bring the ideology of Gandhiji and Godse on a platform, to bring them face to face so they can discuss on their ideology, they can debate, and they can arrive on some conclusion.
मुसलमान हमारे भाई हैं।
वो तुम्हारे भाई होंगे, हमारे दुश्मन है दुश्मन।
I think anybody who goes to see the film, and they see the film, they will understand Gandhiji also a little better and Godse also a little better. Time and again, various allegations have been laid on Gandhiji. Like there are people who worship Gandhi, but there are a lot of people who criticize also Gandhi. There is allegation laid on him. Similarly, and Gandhiji never got an opportunity to explain his side of story on various allegations. Okay, Godse, after shooting Gandhi, he was arrested in the court. He gave a statement under what circumstances, what made him take this drastic action. But for some strange reason, his voice was suppressed. They didn't allow that to come public. Okay, so people don't know the reason why Godse did that. So what was denied to them, both of them, by the history, by not history, by the time I will give them an opportunity in this film to talk about it.
कोई चाहे तो एक दिन में गॉड से बन सकता है, लेकिन गांधी बनने में पूरी उम्र लग जाती है.
बात मेरी या गांधी की नहीं है, बात देश की.
So what kind of research did you do for this film?
I went through a lot of books. Gandhi ji has written himself a lot of books about his ideology, his philosophy and everything. Godse, that many books are not there. So I took reference what he told in the court, his statement that he gave in the court. That itself speaks volume about his ideology, his intention.
और करना चाहिए या शर्म, इसका फैसला तो इतिहास करेगा.
ये है हमारा हिंदू राष्ट्र. एक दिन यहाँ पर भगवा लहराएगा.
You've done many films on patriotism and some of them have been super hits. In fact, you're a national award-winning director for your first film. How much does awards mean to you?
Very important. It encourages you to do better work hard. That way, awards are important. But when I start a film and I think about a film, award doesn't come to my mind. In my mind, I only want to be honest, sincere to the subject that I have picked up. A. B. I want to really give a good, healthy entertainment to the cinegoers who are going to spend their hard-earned money, buy the ticket, and they come to see the film. I want to give them a very clean entertainment. So far in my films, I have never had any vulgarity, any double-meaning dialogues. Neither had any crude violence.
Speaking of cinegoers, cinema has changed and evolved quite a bit over the last few years, especially after COVID. Why would you incentivize our viewers out there to say, hey, go watch this film in a cinema, not just at home?
Because cinema's experience is totally, different. At home, you can get distracted by a lot of things. Cinema, you are in an auditorium, in a dark room, and your only focus, only attention is on the screen. That is what I want my audience, particularly a film like Gandhi Godse. I want the audience full attention on the screen. They hear, they see everything. Whereas people see in OTT platform, in house, or any other place, wherever they are, I don't know what is the situation, whether the light is on, not on, or what they're eating and they're talking and they're chatting with the friends and watching the film. I think that's a disrespect to a film for any creative person.
अगर इस आग को मेरे खून से ही बुझना है, तो मैं उसके लिए तैयार हूँ.
अब गांधी को मरना होगा.
How have you seen cinema evolve over these past years that you've been involved?
I don't see, in fact, not great improvement. The standard of the film has not increased or better now. I think the films made 10 years back were far better, 20 years back were far better. The only technology for some film, visual effects, VFX, that has improved. But the storytelling, the art of storytelling, the content, that has I'm not impressed.
How do you feel about this, where people are going around boycotting all these films? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I don't give importance that all the boycotting and everything. I firmly believe if you make a film with conviction, if you're sincere with the work, and you give a good entertainment, and you make a film on a good content, people will definitely see the film. I don't think the majority of the people will go by the boycott tag or somebody is saying not to see the film, and they will take a call.
बापूजी बच गए हैं।
मैं गोडसे से मिलना चाहता हूँ।
Now, what would you say is probably one of the most challenging scenes of this film that you had to direct?
Not one scene. The many scenes, the script itself is very, very challenging. For me, in my career, it's the most difficult film that I've attempted because it is like walking on a sword's edge. I had to be very, very careful. I took utmost care that I don't hurt the sentiments of either Gandhi follower or Godse follower.
हमारे इस पवित्र देश का बंटवारा तुमने कराया है।
ये एक बहुत बड़ा झूठ है गोडसे।
And what was the process for you to cast this film?
The moment I thought of the subject, the first thing came to my mind was that I will take stage actors, not stars. Because I want people, when they see the film, they have to see Gandhiji and Godse, not a star. Another important thing, I wanted to cast a Gujarati actor to play Gandhiji and a Marathi actor to play Godse. So there, in dialogue, we'll get that, essence, the Gujarati talking Hindi and a Marathi talking the language, Hindi.
मैंने जो कुछ भी किया उस पर मुझे गर्व है।
तुम्हें गर्व करना चाहिए या शर्म, इसका फैसला तो इतिहास करेगा।
And of course, on the soundtrack level, you have award-winning A.R. Rahman doing the music. The background score is, I'm sure, very important to you and this film.
Yes, it's very important. And Mr. Rahman has done a fabulous work, passionate work in this film. He believed in the subject. That is what is the greatness of Rahman. It's whether a big budget film or small budget film. He works so hard because he understands cinema, power of cinema. He knows the background music actually helps the narrative. It enhances the emotions of the film.
As a director, what your vision was to finally, when you see the film, you think your vision has been executed?
Quite close. I'm very, very satisfied with the film. Because see, my satisfaction is that when I get a feedback from the people who have watched the film, like the censor board and other previews what we had for close circle, close friends, everybody are talking in superlatives. Nobody has done this kind of a work before. The first time nobody dared to do a subject on a Gandhi and Godse, bringing them alive and bring them face to face. That way it is very, very satisfying.
And what I really like about your ideology is that, you're giving people, like you said, you're neutral, and you're giving them two sides of a story. It's not just one side of a story. And I think for youth, and that's very important.
Very much so. They can think about it. They can debate. I'm sure after seeing the film and people go home on the way back, they'll keep talking about it. But at least my film makes them think.
मैं आजाद भारत को आधुनिक भारत बनाना चाहता हूँ।
आधुनिक देश बनाना चाहते हैं तो धार्मिक ग्रंथों को नहीं, संविधान को ही सबसे ऊपर होना चाहिए।
And in conclusion, just to take you back a little bit on your career, which has been illustrious, you made a lot of action films, and then you did a comedy that's become a cult classic, Andaz Apna Apna. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, see, we work sincerely in whatever subject we take. So it was a comedy. I was very true, very honest to that subject. And we came up with a good comedy. I'm very happy. People are enjoying, people are liking, and they talk about it. But definitely there's no sequel in my mind. I don't believe in the sequel. Unnecessary. If the subject deserves, or if there's extension of the story, I will go ahead. But here, that story ended there. I don't see the character going ahead. But I am ready with another comedy on a similar genre, same genre, with two young guys and two girls It is titled Ada Apni Apni, and the end of the year I'm planning to start this film. I hope it is as good as Andaz Apna Apna, if not better.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out. We wish you continued success, and until next time.
Thank you, Ji. Thank you very much.